And welcome back to New York, everybody. Tennis Channel viewers know Danielle Dotzenrod very well from her shows Fit to Hit and Fans Guide. She's got a new program on the network this year. It's premiering Saturday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. It's called Tour Guide, and we welcome Danielle Dotzenrod back to the U.S. Open. Glad you're here. Tell us about the new show, Tour Guide. Sounds fun.
We take a little bit of the best of some other previous Tennis Channel shows. So my other show, Fans Guide, where we show you around the grounds and the stadium and the tournament. A little bit of Destination Tennis, where they showed you around the area. And then Open Access with Murphy, where you get a little up close and personal with the players. So it's a combo of kind of the best of all of those shows put together in one.
So which players do you get up close and personal with in your series?
Well, some of my favorites, we did a canal boat ride with Robin Haase. We did a fast speedboat ride with Grigor Dimitrov. We did a fun food tasting with Julian Benito. And then my favorite was definitely Mandy Manila. We did rock climbing with her, and she was definitely the bravest of everybody we worked with. And it was really cute because neither of us had ever done it before. We got all the way to the top of this really high wall, actually. And she said to me, well, there's something else holding us besides the guy down there, right? And I was like, no, it's just him. And her face was like white. So it's probably lucky she didn't know that ahead of time. I don't know if she would have done it, but she definitely gets the bravest award for sure.
Unbelievable. So I guess you went to 6 different cities. Tell us which one was your favorite.
Oh, my favorite, they were all so beautiful, of course, but my favorite had to be Bad Gastein, Austria. It's in the Alps, so not only are there the pristine lakes and the beautiful mountains, this specific village is built around a waterfall.
Wow.
So all of the buildings are built into the cliffs around the waterfall, and it was so beautiful. It was like a fairy tale there, really.
You went to all the tennis destinations that are hard to pronounce. You went to Togenbosch, you went to all those places, right?
Yeah, Sartogenbosch, you say it.
Sartogenbosch, right?
I could only say it on the show when they would like prep me right before.
The players always abbreviate. They just say Den Bosch.
Yes,
like
Den Bosch. Yes.
We're cool. We say it that way. And look, since we're cool and we're just like an actual morning television show, we have a clip of Danielle's new show. I'm going to do my best. Regis, set up the clip for us, Danielle.
Well, you'll see. It's a little bit of the best of all of those other shows into a new show, Tour Guide. So here it is.
All right, 9 p.m. Saturday Eastern. Let's take a look.
Charleston, South Carolina, Salzburg.
Am I really supposed to eat this?
I've never tried it before either.
Okay. Okay. I think I'm fine.
Yeah, I think that was. Now we can check that off our list of things to do in life.
Yeah.
You can drink this water from the lake. Congratulations. So,
good lake water here.
that's the difference.
Everything tastes really good in Austria, even the water.
What were you eating with Lavochkin? That looked kind of gross.
I feel bad saying it was gross because all the places were so great.
If it was gross, you say it's gross.
It was pretty gross. It was pickled herring. And I know my grandparents used to eat pickled herring, but of course as a little kid I would never eat it, so I actually had to try it, and it was pretty gross.
That looks like a great job. You've got the greatest job around.
It does look. I was watching it myself thinking, wow.
That's pretty cool. So what was your most exciting moment of the series?
My most exciting moment was getting to hit with Venus. She's been my favorite player since I discovered tennis, and I really respect her and admire her as an athlete because I think whatever sport she would have picked, she would have excelled at and been amazing. I think she's such a great role model, and I think she's so classy how she handles herself.
How'd you do?
Well, I choked. Okay, you guys. I don't this has never happened to you because you're a professional tennis player. It's the only time in my life I've been so nervous that
you couldn't play well.
I couldn't. It was like I'd never held a racket in my life. I had no pattern, no stroke. It was so horrible. But this shows how classy she was. She came up to me after and thanked me for doing it. I had nothing but to apologize and say, I'm so sorry. You're my favorite player. I was so nervous. And she goes, I watch your show. I know you can hit. Don't worry about it.
Wonderful.
So just knowing she watched my show was like, oh, because I just love her.
It proves what we know, that the greatest champions are often the nicest champions. But I have to ask you, because you took planes, trains, and automobiles all over the world, there has to be some kind of story of a misconnection or lost equipment or winding up in a Turkish prison. What, give us the best story from the road.
Well, something I can talk about on TV, you mean?
Yeah, okay.
I mean, it's never happened to me to hear people losing their luggage, which is not that big a deal, I think, if you're on vacation. But if you're there to shoot a show, my luggage didn't show up at one of the locations. And not only did it didn't show up, it didn't even show up in their system. Like, it just vanished. So
Disappeared.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a panic. About 3 days later, it showed up, and we kind of limped our way through it. But these little villages, I mean, there's not exactly a Macy's around the corner, so you're trying to piece together, like, clogs here and whatever makeup you can find.
So if Danielle's hosting the first 3 episodes in shorts and a T-shirt, you'll understand why.
Exactly.
We're excited to see it. Congratulations on the new show. It is called Tour Guide, and it premieres Saturday on Tennis Channel at 9 p.m. Eastern. Danielle Dotzenrod, enjoy the rest of the tournament.
Thanks, guys.